The message had been simple: surrender or be destroyed. Earth's unified government had laughed it off as a hoax, right until the moment when massive ships darkened the skies above every major city. The Galactic Empire had arrived, and their patience had worn thin with humanity's refusal to acknowledge their supremacy. Commander Alex Reed watched from the hidden underground base as the feeds showed Imperial troops rounding up civilians. Their stated purpose was collection of biological specimens for research, but the pattern was clear. They were specifically targeting women. "They're taking them to the mothership," Lieutenant James Miller reported, his voice tight with controlled fury. "Scanners indicate over 3,000 captives already." Alex's jaw clenched. "How many of our stealth fighters are operational?" "7, sir. Barely enough for a rescue, let alone a counterattack." Alex turned to the assembled team. Humanity was outgunned, outmatched, and facing an enemy with technology centuries beyond Earth's capabilities. But there was one thing the Galactic Empire had not accounted for: human determination when protecting their own. "The Empire believes we'll surrender to superior force," Alex told the grim-faced soldiers. "They don't understand what they've done by taking our people." Admiral Krell of the Galactic Empire stood on the bridge of his flagship, surveying the primitive planet below. The humans had barely mastered space travel, making them perfect subjects for the Empire's expansion. Their genetic diversity was particularly valuable, and the female specimens would serve well in advancing the Empire's bioengineering programs. Admiral, his second-in-command, approached. "There are reports of unusual energy signatures from Sector 17. Krell dismissed the concern with a wave. "Their nuclear capabilities are primitive and pose no threat to our shields." "These aren't nuclear signatures, sir. They're unfamiliar." Before Krell could respond, alarms blared across the bridge. 7 small craft had somehow penetrated their defensive perimeter without detection and were approaching the hangar bays at incredible speed. "Impossible," Krell muttered. "That humans possessed no such technology." Deep within the Imperial flagship, Dr. Lisa Thompson worked frantically to hack into the alien systems. She had been visiting her sister when the invasion began, and rather than flee, she'd allowed herself to be captured. As one of Earth's top computer scientists, she knew she could do more from inside. The alien systems were complex, but followed logical patterns. After hours of careful work, she gained access to the ship's environmental controls and internal communications. Most importantly, she located where the other captives were being held. When the first explosions rocked the ship, Lisa knew the rescue team had arrived. She triggered the algorithms she prepared, sending the ship into emergency lockdown, with all doors to the detention level conveniently unlocked. Captain Thomas Green led his strike team through the corridors of the alien vessel. Their stolen phase rifles were proving remarkably effective against the Imperial guards, who clearly hadn't expected resistance inside their own ship. "Command, we're approaching detention block," Thomas reported through his secured comm link. "Our inside asset has cleared the path." Alex's voice came through clearly. "The distraction teams are engaged across all major cities. You have approximately 20 minutes before they realize it's a coordinated attack." Thomas nodded to his team. "Let's move quickly." When they reached the detention area, they'd found the captives already organizing themselves, led by a woman Thomas didn't recognize. "Dr. Thompson," she introduced herself briskly. "I've mapped an escape route to your entry point and disabled their tracking systems." Admiral Krell couldn't believe the reports flooding in. Somehow, these primitives had mounted a coordinated assault across the globe. Their tactics were unlike anything recorded in the Imperial database: reckless, unpredictable, and shockingly effective. "Sir, we've lost contact with detention level 7, an officer reported, and the atmospheric regulators are malfunctioning ship-wide." Before Krell could issue orders, the ship's lighting shifted to emergency mode. A human voice, speaking perfect Imperial standard, came through the communication system. "Attention Galactic Empire forces. This is Commander Alex Reed of Earth Defense. You have violated the most sacred rule of the universe. You laid hands on Earth's women. This was your first and final mistake." The transmission continued. "Our people are evacuating your vessels now. You have 30 minutes to withdraw from Earth orbit, or we will activate the quantum resonance devices we've placed on each of your ship's power cores." Krell scoffed. "A primitive bluff. They have no such technology." His second-in-command approached with a holoprojector. "Sir, scans confirm unknown devices attached to our power distribution nodes. They appeared simultaneously across all ships." On the display, Krell saw a simple device bearing an Earth symbol and a countdown timer. As the Imperial ships hastily broke orbit, humanity celebrated their first victory. The rescue captives provided invaluable intelligence about Imperial technology, which our scientists began reverse engineering immediately. 6 months later, Commander Alex Reed stood before the United Earth Council. "The Empire will return, and in greater numbers, but we'll be ready." Their databanks revealed they've conquered 17 civilizations using the same tactics, and all 17 surrendered. Alex smiled grimly. They've never encountered a species willing to risk everything to protect their own. "We've established a new reputation among the stars. Earth stands together, and we protect our people at any cost." The council chambers erupted in applause as displays showed Earth's first true interstellar warships under construction. Among the stars, word spread quickly of the Empire's humiliating defeat. The message was clear. There was one unbreakable law in the universe: never lay hands on Earth's women, for their people would stop at nothing to bring them home. The Galactic Empire had learned this lesson the hard way.